engineer has always existed. It began in 4000 before Christ in Mesopotamia. There were a lot of studies of physics, math, and astrology. It continued in 2200 and the 17th century. It was the structure era. The structure era began in Egypt with the first engineer Imhotep with the construction of the pyramids. In Rome, all the aqueducts, the drainage, and the highways. In Greece, there was the classification of all science. Then began the mechanic era with the steam machine of Lucrum. Later, the electricity era with the light bulb of Thomas Alva Edison. Then the electronic era with all the transistors, chips, and microchips. And finally, the social engineer that helped with all the media.
Now we know where engineering comes from. But what is engineering? Engineering is the application of science to the optimal conversion of the resource nature to the uses of humankind. It is based on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and common sense to solve all the problems around the world. In the present, we know that engineering has some branches to work in it. These branches are chemical engineering, consists in the development of process and design of plants with which materials undergo in their chemical state. Civil engineering execute and designs structural works. Science and systems engineering. These consist to create software components for computer equipment and designs applications. Electric and electronics engineering. It shares and uses the electricity in all of its forms. Electrical deal with the heavy current, for example, electrical transformers, and the electronics deal with the light current, for example, circuits of a robot or internal parts of a phone. Environmental engineering consists on the development of processes and infrastructure for the supply of water, the disposal of waste, and the control of pollution of all kinds. Industrial engineering consists in the application of engineering techniques to the maintenance of a high level of productivity. It checks if a line of production in an industry is correct or not, and clear all the problems it has. Mechanical engineering consists in the design, manufacture, installation of engines and machines with manufacturing processes. For example, a mechanical engineer works to create the best engine for a racing car, the power it has, acceleration, etc. All these branches has been developed for the necessity of solving specific problems. For example, the necessity of light in the night is the light bulb, the mobilization between two places, cars, etc. We can say that engineering in these days is very complex and advanced. The truth is that the human always want to be better and always create new things, so engineering in the future will grow up.
In order to get a good future of engineering, innovation must be an important part of it. Engineering is much more than an easy stuff. The world needs engineers who aim to apply research and are able to start businesses and develop interdisciplinary projects. We, as future engineers, must seek innovation. Therefore, to make clearer the vision of the man himself and his relations with the world. This will create real and deep answers without losing the sight of the man. The engineers of the future must know regional, national, and municipal development in order to help and know what can bring to them. Engineering is not the solutions to all problems in the world, but an engineer works all day in order to give solutions to these problems. Engineering branches deal with these problems by optimizing their resources and creating useful tools. Is if an engineer wants to be a real actor in his present and future, he or she should be close to other professions. The future growth of a country is in the hands of engineering because everything that surrounds us has been created or developed by engineers. As someone said, the progress of a country depends on the number of engineers that it has.